Hello, everyone, and welcome to this HR Tech training, leveraging on technology to transform human resources either as a career path, HR departments and functions in an organization, or as human resources as a whole. And I have the privilege, of hosting this training as a pioneer in this space. What do I mean by being a pioneer? I pioneered the HR technology training and coaching in Nigeria and Africa. When I found out that it wasn't existing and I needed a training myself, I decided to create one because there was a time in my career as well that I wanted to pivot into tech. I went to learn other skills like Scrum, business analysis, Agile, but I found myself back in HR because I realized that my passion lies in this space. And I asked myself, since I love technology as well, I really want to know what is going on. How can I bring the knowledge of technology into HR? Yes, we have digitization of HR, spreadsheets and all of that. But how can we bring high-level artificial intelligence and technology, tools and automations into the HR functions to help my work? And that was how and why I started. And then I realized that other people needed that knowledge as well. And that's how I started training. So I'm going to introduce myself and then we get right into it. But that is how we got here. So if you're here in this training, it means that your heart is beating towards the same thing. We have similar passion. You want to leverage on technology as an HR professional, or you want to get into HR, but you just don't want to learn the regular HR. You want to learn HR technology, which is the intersection of human resources, technology, and artificial intelligence. So I want to welcome you to the training once again, and let's get right into it. So, my name is Dr. Temitope Okesheyin, but you can call me Coach T or call me Dr. Temi, and I'm the founder of the University of Freelancing, where we train and equip professionals on how to learn artificial intelligence, HR technology, virtual assistant, and freelancing, right? I'm an HR tech specialist, and this is what I do. I help organizations with their digital transformation, and I help talents like you as well to leverage on technology in your field as an HR. I'm a gig economist. I freelance with my skills and I teach people how to do the same thing. I'm a member of the Forbes Coaches Council and I'm an AI consultant. And that is why I'm doing this today, showing you how you can do the same thing and leverage on technology in your space as an HR. So let's go. The objective of this training, I don't want to waste your time, is to help you understand HR tech evolution. And that means that how did we start, the journey from manual to intelligent HR processes? Then also help you to discover practical AI tools. Also help you to master integration, build your toolkit, and then you know what to do when we're done with the training. So what is the evolution of HR? We started with manual HR. Paper-based processes dominated the traditional HR department. As an HR, you knew how we do it, your resumes, your profiles, company documents, folders. We had them physical papers printed all over the place. There are wardrobes and shelves and cupboards and everything in companies, right? Housing papers. And then technology began to come in, digitalization started showing up, and then we began to have the spreadsheets and HRRS systems, and that brought some level of initial digitization, which is good, which is very commendable. That's how we started. That's how we started leveraging on technology. Now it is the age of intelligent HR. And what do I mean by intelligent HR? This is the age of automations, artificial intelligence, data-driven decisions that is shaping the modern HR. Because when you know how to leverage on AI to do the work that you should do, it saves the company cost, it saves them time, it saves the resources, and it saves you as well. It helps you to position at the forefront of this human resources space that you're in. So what is HR technology really? HR technology pretty much uses technology tools and platforms to automate, to optimize, and to enhance HR functions. Very simple. It's not that deep, right? So talk about recruitment, for example, as a function of HR. How do we find and attract top talent efficiently using technology? That's the question. You've been doing it the manual way. You are sweating, doing this. How can we use technology to find and attract top talent? That's it. That's HR tech. Employee engagement. How do we build stronger workplace connections? Onboarding. How do we onboard talent without having to repeat the same thing over and over again? You've created a system that can onboard them. Leveraging on technology, AI, you don't have to get involved. Do the same thing. Say the same thing. Workforce analytics. How do you gain insight from employee data? How do you interpret what is going on with the data that you're seeing? You understand what it's saying without you lifting a finger. Learning and development, enhancing skills and knowledge of the workforce, and so many more functions. Think about it. So the question I want to give you right now, I want you to think right now about one function you perform as an HR. Is it training? Is it onboarding? Is it recruitment? Is it interview? What function do you perform in your organization that you've been doing manually and you've been thinking about it? Is there no better way? Are there no systems and automations that we can create to help us do the same function efficiently? That is HR technology. So we're finding tools and systems and platforms that can help us automate the functions that we do as HR. That's it. Now, why does HR tech matter in 2025? Like I said, this training is not for everybody. It's for future forward talent. People who know that the future of work is here, is already here, and they don't want to be obsolete. You don't want to be that HR, that person in your organization, that the people under you are the one positioning for the future of work. You are clueless. Before you know it, you'll be obsolete. And of course, they will show you the door. So number one, HR tech matter because of the remote work reality. Everybody's working from home, working online, hybrid models, and they are becoming permanent features, permanent, functions. And it requires digital solutions, because how do people work from home without leveraging on tools? How do you monitor the work they are doing without leveraging on certain tools? How do you ensure they are still with you guys? They've not gone to take up another job. How do you monitor the performance digitally or remotely? These are the things. So there had to be digital solutions that can do that. We also have Gen Z. The expectations of the younger employees and the younger generation, they expect technological, processes, tech-driven HR processes. Everything should be streamlined. If you're still doing cumbersome processes, they will get tired and bored because they know better. And when we know better, we do better. AI advantages, of course. We all know that AI intelligence, artificial intelligence, it helps to boost productivity, but it also reduces human bias, the human mistakes. And of course, strategic shift. HR must evolve beyond administration. If your work is just relegated to administration and operations, you will soon be showed the door. You have to become that strategic business partner in your organization. And one of the ways to rise to being that is understanding how to use technology to make better informed decisions for the business. That's it. Then what are the core areas of HR technology, which I think I shared earlier already? We have workforce analytics. These are data-driven insight, employee experience and retention. This is keeping talent engaged. It's beyond just employing them. How do you retain them, right? A lot of people, if you look at your employee turnover, it will tell you a story. Maybe you are able to recruit them well. You guys speak good English in your interviews. You have sweet mouth. You encourage them to join. And when they join, after 1 month, they leave. After 2 months, they leave. After 3 months, they leave. There's an issue. So data tells you what to do. But most importantly, you are learning and using AI to also keep them engaged. Now there is performance and feedback as well, continuous improvement. There is learning and development, your skills enhancement. There is onboarding and engagement, how you can welcome new hires as well. Now let's talk about recruitment and talent sourcing tools. There's so many tools that we use. I have a 30-day school called the HR Tech 30-day school where we look into all of this in details, how you can use the tools, leverage on them to perform the HR functions, right? There's so many of them, and we can't go into all of that in this short training. However, there is the full details. There is a full training, 30 days HR tech tools. But in overview, right, let me show you. Recruitment and talent sourcing, you can use tools like this. Interviews and candidate assessment, there are tools that we can use. There is onboarding and engagement solutions. These are some of the tools that we can use. You can create AI assistant, you can create chatbot, you can automate workflows, you can record the welcome videos. How then do you build your HR tech stack? Start with pain point. Focus on real challenges before choosing your tools. A lot of times everybody just thinks because it's tech, let's just buy this software, let's subscribe to this tool, let's pay monthly subscriptions here. The problem is you are buying what is not solving a problem you don't have. You don't even have that problem. So start with your pain points. What are the real challenges you are facing in your organization? Focus on that. Then the second thing is to then test and integrate. Try free versions. Try some of the trials. ensure smooth integration with your existing systems, adopt strategically, begin with a few tools to, to see, test run, try the market, try your hands on different things. This helps you to become like a forward-thinking HR leader, right? Because now you are adopting strategically, you are testing and you are integrating, you are understanding what you need, what can work with your existing system. You've started with the pain points, what is really a problem in your organization. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, full training is in the HR Tech 30-day school. This is where we immerse you into the intersection of artificial intelligence, technology, and human resources. And the details is in the link below. You can read more about it. More details will be shared with you around this video to know how to enroll. But in 30 days, you become an HR Tech expert. You get your certificate. You get to create your profile around this, even on your LinkedIn. But most importantly, this just boosts your career and transforms it totally. I remember being invited to the World Bank just 2 months ago to come and speak on HR and artificial intelligence, HR, the intersection of human resources, technology, and artificial intelligence. That was so powerful because some years ago, that was not a thing. But now, because I've positioned myself as a voice, that is showing and reflecting in my career and in my work. Sometimes I receive messages from clients saying that it is the combination of skills I have that made them reach out, or it is the combination of skills that I have that made them write the job description the way they wrote it, because now they know it's possible. So we need an HR, somebody that is versed in technology, somebody with the knowledge of artificial intelligence, that understands operations and administration. Do you see the combination of skills? It's not common. It is not common. That is what the HR Tech training does for you. Helps you to align with what is happening in the future of work and bring it to the now of work. And you are able to position, empower yourself, equip yourself. But with the few points that I've also shared in this training, you can begin to execute. You can start implementing right away. It is not that deep, like I love to say. It is not meant to be complicated. Identify the pain points. What are the current duties that I do on a day-to-day basis? Where are the pain points? Which of them, is really tedious? We've been doing it manually. How can we do it better? What technology can help us optimize this? The way we've been handling our CV, review, we've been doing it manually. I have to look at 100 CVs a week, 50 CVs a day. Are there tools and platforms that can help me review this CV, help me review them, align them with the requirement of the role, and then, save us time? There are applicant tracking systems, ATS, for example, that does exactly this. You see what I'm saying? So you must identify the pain point. What challenges do we have? What are we trying to solve here? Then use that to build a solution, or use that to find a solution. That is HR technology. So think about it from now. I want you to make a list. What are the core HR functions I'm performing right now? Which of them is, tedious? Right? What can we do better? If we know better, we do better. So which can we optimize better? What technology can we leverage on to get it done? And I see you in the full training. Thank you. If you have more questions, of course, you can send them in. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. For example, you're thinking, we have this digital problem in our organization and we want to adopt technology. Dr. Temi, what do you think we can do? You can also reach out. Like I said, if you really think about the pain point yourself, you might be able to identify the technology that can do that. But if not a problem. You can reach out to me anyway, anyhow you need to reach out, and then we'll be able to solve the problem for you together. Thank you, and I see you in the school.